says that his next opponent will be Iaquinta.
Interesting.
In August or September. That's according to Iaquinta.
I believe Al. I like that. I like that fight. It's a hell of a fight. It's a really good fight. And Al, shit, that's a great fight. That's a great matchup because Al can wrestle. So even if Justin Gaethje says, "Oh, I'm gonna use more of my wrestling," it's not gonna be that easy against Iaquinta, which we saw in the Khabib fight. His anti-wrestling is pretty goddamn good, and then his striking, I'd say his fundamentals are better than Gaethje. Gaethje has a little more power. That's a phenomenal fight. I'd watch that all day.
All right, how about this, man? Your boy Neil Magny donating $15,000 of his earnings to a little girl who's fighting spinal muscular atrophy.
Why the UFC's not covering that? I have no idea. Why it has to come out of his own pocket? I have no idea. Yeah, Neil Magny's one of the best guys I know.
Super sweet guy.
So I started to read about this girl acquisition on her GoFundMe and realized how much of a drastic situation her family are in. That's what really inspired me to dig deep and make a... Keep scrolling down.
Iaquinta, man. Apparently he's gonna fight Justin Gaethje. Whew, let me quickly break down that fight. Iaquinta, best performance was against Khabib Nurmagomedov, though be it he lost every single round and the decision. He is the only person to walk into the ring with Khabib and not walk out completely traumatized, battered, and bruised. Khabib wasn't as dominant as he usually is against other fighters versus Iaquinta. I think there could be a reason behind that. Maybe his spirit was broken. We don't know. Since Justin Gaethje is his next opponent, I would like to point out one thing about Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje is easily the most entertaining recent signing that the UFC has signed. He's had, 3 fights, right? 1 win, 2 losses. Each of his fights were absolute firefights, man. And recently he said that he is down to 5. Meaning he has 5 more opportunities to create that kind of hype, but create consistent wins within his career in the UFC. Why I say that is because there is a fundamental flaw to how Justin Gaethje fights. It's not always the most intelligent fight. It's always heart and will versus the other dude's heart and will. And it got him to the race. It got him to the big race, which is the UFC, but it's not working for him in the UFC. Some people say it's because of the talent level in the UFC. Some people say it's because of... It's just basically heart versus heart, and the people who he's trying to do that against are, champions, They're maybe not champions in the UFC, but they're champions at heart, and it's simply not working against them. If this match is really going to happen, Justin Gaethje should completely recalibrate his strategy, completely recalibrate his approach to fighting, because it doesn't seem like he's going to last long if he approaches this fight against Al in the same way. Al is a warrior, man. Al is really, really a warrior. He is bones deep somebody who you don't want against you. He reminds me of that guy in school who was hard to beat. He just never stops coming at you, regardless of how many times you hit him. He just comes back. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.